Hey guys, we've got another most amazing top 10 video for your viewing pleasure. I know, right? It seems to be happening every single day. My name's Danny Berg, welcome back to the channel. This is where we take all kinds of weird and wonderful things from all over the world and turn them into a nice little top 10 list so you guys don't have to. And today we've got the top 10 internet memes. I'm not gonna lie guys, part of me does get a little bit cringy when I'm talking about internet memes. I kind of feel like an old news reporter who's about 10 years behind the curve.
Well, as I mentioned, I have no desire to be a part of the internet because I feel like I'm so inundated with information all the time that I don't want more.
But at the same time, memes can be really funny and they've been a big part of the internet for years now, so it's only right that we give them a little bit of credit and talk about 10 of the best. Now I know a lot of you guys out there might have your own opinions about what the best memes are, but there's only one way to find out if yours is on the list, and that's by jumping right into it. So let's get right into this with our number 10, which is Rickrolling. Rick Astley's single Never Gonna Give You Up was originally released as part of his album in 1987, where it shot to number 1 in a number of countries. By 1993, Rick had retired, but in 2007, a 4chan user used the song's video to trick people into thinking they were clicking on a preview for the highly anticipated Grand Theft Auto 4. Then, it quickly spread from 4chan to every corner of the internet. Suddenly, everyone was getting rickrolled. By the following year, even YouTube itself had gotten in on the joke on April Fool's Day by making every single YouTube video redirect to the Rickroll clip. And I've just realized it would have been a really good Rickroll if we just redirected you to that video instead of this one. Damn. Oh well, there's always next time, but let's move on to our number 9 now, and we're going to be talking about D's nuts. Not my nuts, D's nuts. It all started in March 2015 when Instagram user Welvin the Great posted this clip of him talking on the phone to his friend. Now although it wasn't the first time someone had done that D's nuts type joke, it was the first time anyone seems to have said it like that, and the internet loved it. It took just a few short weeks for people to start mixing that with all kinds of other clips to create crazy mashups. And things got even crazier when CBS News reported that there was actually someone running for the 2016 presidential candidacy under the name D's Nuts. And with many people so divided over politicians such as Donald Trump, it seems a lot of Americans are actually turning to D's Nuts to possibly be their next president. That is a very 2016 sentence. Alright guys, coming in at number 8 now, we've got Charlie Bit Me. This viral video hit the internet in May 2007, and there was just something that people loved about baby Charlie chomping down on his big brother's finger and making him shout the now immortal line, "Charlie bit me." Some people said that it was Charlie's devilish grin that made the whole video so appealing, while others said it was the English accent that made it so cute, or so I've heard. Whatever made it so good, the video blew up online with all kinds of parodies and remixes and mashups. And to this day guys, Charlie Bit My Finger remains the most watched YouTube video that's not a music video. It's currently sitting at an astounding 836 million views, and it's still climbing. On to number 7 now guys. I just want to say that we're doing a pretty good job with this video. Everything's going a lot better than it usually does. Leroy Jenkins! Yeah, that was the moment that World of Warcraft player Leroy Jenkins got his raid party killed, but then stepped into the Internet Hall of Fame forever. The guy behind the character is Ben Schultz, who filmed the video with his Warcraft guild without thinking too much of it. It was then shared on various sites originally, but really went viral after it was uploaded to YouTube in August 2006. Since then, it's become one of the most quoted lines around the internet, and Leroy appeared in everything from TV commercials and shows to being immortalized as his own trading card. Personally, I just can't believe that that one is going to be 10 years old this year. So before I feel a little bit too old, let's move swiftly on to our number 6. Talk about a bit more of a modern meme. It's Pepe. Pepe was originally a frog character from the comic series Boys Club, but was picked up by Gaia Online users and popularized in 2008 by, you guessed it, 4chan. Users added dialogue bubbles next to his face, including "Feels Good Man," which became synonymous with the character. By 2009, this was joined by other variations, including "Feels Bad Man" and a whole bunch of other emotions, including anger and smug Pepe. Some photoshops and variations of the meme began to be referred to as rare Pepes. These were traded between users almost like playing cards and flooded onto the net by some 4chan users who hoped to oversaturate the meme and stop it from becoming mainstream. Great post, well memed my friend. Oh god. On to number 5 now, and we're going to be talking about Shia LaBeouf. And you know what, I wasn't really sure about putting this into the video. I was kind of umming and ahhing, should I or shouldn't I? Oh, Oh, okay. Okay. This clip was originally uploaded to YouTube by user Mike Mohammed under the title Shia LaBeouf delivers the most intense motivational speech of all time in May 2015 and racked up an astounding 1.4 million views in just 5 days. It came from a project that Shia was working on with artists and art students called #Introductions, where he would read introductions to students' work. The Just Do It clip was quickly picked up by some people online and spread around the internet, with variations popping up everywhere almost instantly. People loved how worked up he got, and it was very easy to remix into different kinds of versions because he'd already filmed it in front of a green screen, which is why it's so easy to stick him everywhere, like how he's behind me right now. Just so easy. Look at him. Do it! Coming in at number 4 now, guys, we've got this Dragon Ball Z line that might have actually become more famous than the show itself.
It's over 9,000! What, 9,000?
The phrase was isolated and uploaded to YouTube by a 4chan user in October 2006 and soon became the go-to phrase to describe a large quantity of pretty much anything you want. It was originally a reference by the Dragon Ball Z character Vegeta about Goku's increasing power level, but through the power of the internet, it was parodied into countless other images and videos around the world. Apparently, guys, in the original Japanese manga version of it, his power level was said to be over 8,000, which means that somewhere in the translation between Japanese to English, he lost over 1,000 power levels. You know, that happens to the best of us. Alright guys, now we're at number 3, and it's Nyan Cat, and I think it can be best summed up by just showing you a 3-second clip of it. This 8-bit animated cat/Pop-Tart hybrid first appeared when it was posted to the LOL comic site on April 2nd, 2011 by artist Chris Torres, who had based it on his own cat called Marty. Back then it was originally known as quite simply Pop-Tart Cat. After 3 days, it had received a few thousand likes on Tumblr, where it was picked up by YouTuber Sarah June, who paired it with a well-known Japanese Vocaloid song to create the Nyan Cat we know and love today. Soon after, sites like Tosh.0 and College Humor had shared the video, which propelled it to internet stardom. The Nyan Cat even got its own website and game, and if you just can't get enough of Nyan Cat, you can even get a Nyan Cat progress bar for your browser that makes waiting for things that little bit more fun. It seems kind of obvious now that 8-bit animation, Japanese pop songs and cats would make an internet sensation. I mean, aren't they kind of like 3 of the main ingredients of the internet? At number 2 now, guys, we're going to be moving from a cat to a dog, but not just any dog, one dog in particular. His name is Doge or Doga. I hopefully pronounced one of those right. Either way, let's talk about him. On February the 23rd, 2010, a Japanese kindergarten teacher by the name of Atsuko Sato posted these pictures of her rescue adopted Shiba dog. This picture in particular caught the eye of some people online who noticed the dog's quizzical look and started adding colourful Comic Sans writing around the dog as a form of surprise interior monologue. The word dog was subverted into Doge to reflect the image's comical nature, and the meme spread rapidly. Since then, the variations that have been spawned are almost more famous than the original itself. As long as it contains words such as wow, so nice and much, you're all set to create your very own. This meme even has its own currency called Dogecoin, which is kind of like Bitcoin, except it's all based on an internet dog. So if you've just woken up from a coma and you're watching this, welcome to 2016. Well, we've done it, guys. We've reached number 1, and we've got a man now who needs no introduction, but I'll...
And his name is John Cena!
Yep, it's the unexpected John Cena meme. On May 6, 2012, YouTube user Triple Flip Kick 360 uploaded a mashup of 2 different intros used by pro wrestler John Cena to create the now famous mashup. The actual voice introduction itself was taken from Z Morning Zoo radio show, where they prank call people with the ear-splitting intro. From there, it quickly became its own version of rickrolling someone, with people putting the obnoxiously loud clips into any videos where someone usually says their name. Well guys, that's all we've got time for with those. I had lots of fun, and it's a nice reminder of why I like the internet so much. It's because everyone gets to share these, and sometimes they're dumb, sometimes they're clever, but they're usually always funny, and we get to share them with everyone around the world, so it's pretty cool. But I know, guys, I know I missed some out. I know even as I say these words, you guys are typing down there in the comments below. I seriously had a list of like 30 that I had to cut down to make this into a top 10 list. So I want to hear from you guys. Do you want to see a part 2? And do you have any other suggestions for memes that you want to see in that part 2? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know down below and I'll make sure I check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Like if you liked it. Check out our other videos flowing over there. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. My name's
John Cena!
And as always, I hope you guys have the most amazing day.
Yes, you can!